Welcome to Chasing Truth. Today we're going to talk about gender confusion. That's right, gender confusion. It's at an all-time high in the USA. There are currently 50 to 60 plus gender assignments and categories. And growing. The number is growing. I've looked down through the list. I've never been so confused in my whole life. It is mass confusion. I mean, if you get a chance to go read, you need to go do that. As parents, you need to do that. You need to understand what the public school system is teaching, what our government now is pushing. You need to catch up with what's happening all around us. And so I encourage you to go do that. Today, my show, I'm going to talk about gender clarity. I think what we need is a little bit of clarity. So, what does the Creator of all things seen and unseen have to say about gender? Wouldn't that be important to discover? The Creator, the one that created us and designed us, I think his words about gender are very important for us if we want to have some peace and happiness in this area of human sexuality, marriage, relationship, family, and so forth. So let's jump in. Let's see what the Creator says. Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. I just want to point out that the Creator is God. He created all things, seen and unseen. He alone is God. He alone is the authority on all matters that He speaks to. So let's jump down to verse 26 through 28. This is the final day of creation. This is the day on which He creates humanity. We are the culmination of creation. We're the crowning element of creation. Verse 26, then God said, let us make man in our image. Let's make humanity. Let's make mankind in our image, according to our likeness. Let's make him in our image, and that he would reflect us in terms of likeness. Let them rule over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the sky, over the cattle, over the earth, over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. This is part of our purpose. He created us to be like Him, not only in His image, not only in His likeness, but to rule and reign just like He rules and reigns over all things. And so He's going to include us in this whole purpose and meaning of life that's tied into who He is as a creator and as a king, as a father. This is an amazing picture of what it means to be made in His image and likeness. Verse 27, God created man in His own image. In the image of God, He created him, catch this, He created him male and female. He created them, male and female. He made us in His image. His image has within it, His attributes, who He is, has both femininity and masculinity. He has the attributes of masculinity and femininity in His being in perfect balance. So He makes us in His image. Male and female, He created us. Then it says in verse 28, God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth, subdue it, rule over the fish of the sea and over the birds of the sky and over every living thing that moves on the earth. Again, part of the purpose of that design of male and female was that we would procreate, that we would join Him in this creation event in producing, reproducing human beings, male and female. This is a mandate, if you will, part of what it means to be human. So He makes us male and female. Notice there's only two gender assignments, just two, male and female. Not 50, not 60, that's gender confusion, gender clarity, male and female. And for the purpose of ruling and reigning and reproducing, procreating, along with Him, as this whole creation fills the earth. This is what it means to be human. Two men cannot reproduce according to the design of God. Two women cannot reproduce according to the design of God. The design of God is male and female. And so to understand this and to grasp this is fairly easy. It's fairly clear, concise. I don't know how we can get off track. I don't know how we got off track. Well, actually, I do. We left God. We left His ways. We left His word and created our own ideas about human sexuality. It's created so much confusion, so much pain. How would you say it's frustrating, and it's confusing, and it's leading to havoc everywhere. I think we need to come back and embrace the Creator, His design, and how He made us in His image. So in conclusion, again, there are only two gender categories for human sexuality, male and female. That's clear. That's concise. Your biological gender is determined by your chromosomes. Now, there are some exceptions to the rule. These are very, very rare. But in rare cases, there are some chromosomal defects that blur these gender distinctions. But the vast majority of human beings are either male or female. That's the facts. Those are the facts. And it's pretty clear. So again, God made us in His image, male and female. Parents, are you going to teach your children the design of creation itself? The intents and purposes of the Creator in making us in His image, male and female? You would do well to return and teach your children this. This will bring clarity, stability, and peace and happiness to your children. Churches, teach your members well. You're assigned and appointed to teach the Word of God to your members. Teach the Word. Give up trying to befriend the state and water everything down so you can gain some type of acceptance within the civil realm. That's nonsense. You're called to teach the Word of God. Teach the Word to your members. The civil government, keep your immoral confusion and godless agendas in your own families and homes. If you continue to try and force it on us, you will give us no option but to protect and defend our marriages and children at all and every cost. You need to think about that, civil government. You need to think about that. I call the church to rise up, the people of God to rise up and return to the Word of God, to the ways of God. Take your stand, and together we can get this back in place for our families, for our future, for our nation. This is what we are called to do and be as human beings. Well, that's it. Thanks for chasing truth with me on this controversial matter. Please subscribe to this channel, comment below, and if you have a chance, check out all of our social media sites at Grafted In.